First of all, it's an honor to be here, man. It's making the field of 64. It seems like it's tougher and tougher every year, and you got teams just a parity in college baseball. You're seeing it. Teams like Mercer not getting in with a year that they had, and some of the blue bloods, I guess, that are not in this tournament. You expect to see them, year in and year out. It's not a guarantee anymore. It's a tough season for everybody, and you got to play well and perform just to get here. And now we're here. We're one of 64 teams that has a chance to get to the next round of the Super Regionals and then get to Omaha and just win one game at a time is really our goal right now. And winning Friday night is what we're looking forward to.
What was your thoughts on your regional draw? Were you surprised to be coming to Gainesville?
No, I mean it's no matter where you're going, it's a tough one, man. It's every team that's hosting is either hot or they had a great season or they won their tournament, and it doesn't really matter where you're at. Some are tougher than others when you look at maybe some of the RPIs and stuff like that. But this game is won and lost on the field. Last time we were here, we didn't even play Florida. We they were 2-0, we were 1-2. So it doesn't matter where you're at or who's in your field. All that matters is the next game, and that's Troy right now.
How do you kind of line up the pitching this weekend as the 2 seed?
Well, we got to win game one. We got to win game one, and just looking matchup wise and what Troy's lineup looks like, and it looks like it's pretty heavy on the left-handed side. So Rob Evans is going to start first game one, and if that's what we're doing, and we need to win game one, and then that's what we're going to do, and we're going to go with Rob Evans, the best matchup.
What is it about Rob Evans that makes him just so difficult to hit?
Well, he's been really consistent for us all year, being left-handed. He's tough on left-handers. He throws strikes. He feels his position well. Every time he's taken the ball this year, he's given us a chance to win, which is all you can really ask for from a starting pitcher. Gives us a chance to win, and then we just got to score runs when we need to score runs, and the bullpen's got to do their job, and you win games. So he's given us as good a chance as anyone to win. Now, we had a different opponent with different lineup, more right-handers. We might have gone in a different direction, but we're trying to win game one.
What's different for you guys now compared to at least when you guys played Florida back in the early season? How different are you guys just as a whole?
Our lineup is completely different. I mean, Cuvier's on the lineup. We got a different first baseman now in DH. Our center fielder's different. But I think you see the same for just about every team. I mean, everyone's going to go through injuries. It's a matter of who's going to get hurt. It's not if someone's going to get hurt. It's who. And we're dealing with what we're dealing with, just like everybody else is. Florida's lineup looks different. Troy's lineup looks different. So it's what we got. So it is a little different. The guys out there, our bullpen looks different. So I think everyone's in the same boat.
What's your thoughts on Troy? I mean, obviously the committee thought highly of them to give them the at-large.
As they should have. I mean, it's a good team. It's a good lineup. That they propose a lot of different ways to beat you, and you got to defend. You got to play the small, the short game. You got to pitch. You got to run bases. They do a little bit of everything. So it's a well-balanced team, well-coached team. They're not going to give you anything. So we've got to play a good baseball in order to beat them.
You mentioned Cuvier being out. How do you kind of be looking for from the other guys to kind of step up and fill that void?
Well, it's been over a month now, so it's Milano's done a great job there offensively. He hasn't really been overmatched or anything. He's done a good job. He's steadily moved up in the lineup. He was kind of hitting sixth last week, 6th or 7th. So it's continue to do what he's doing. He's a freshman, but he's a freshman that every day coming to practice, he's behind an All-American that he knew was going to play. That can't be easy. I've never been in those shoes coming to the park every day knowing I'm not going to play. But in his situation as a third baseman behind Daniel Cuvier, he's not going to play. But he still showed up every day with a smile on his face, practiced really hard. He got better and better. When his opportunity came, he was ready for it. And I think his first at-bat as a starter, he hit a home run at FAU. So as a coach, nothing makes you happier. The guys that practice and do things the right way, when they get their opportunity, they run with it. So just continue to do what he's doing.
Coach, for you and then for Rob and Alex, just coming off of last year, winning the regional, probably catching some people by surprise. How do you take that coming into this regional, or is there anything that you can't take?
We're 0-0, man. It's a whole brand new season. You're right. We got in last year. Nobody was really sure we were going to get in last season. We got in as a 3 seed. We felt really good about it about 2 weeks before the season ended. And we ended. That we got swept at Virginia. We lost 2-3 at home to Notre Dame. We got beat game 1 against Cal. So we weren't really sure about it, and we got in. It was almost like a second life of but it's a new season, so we're excited about it. Anything could happen to these things, man. So my message was have fun, enjoy this. We're going to talk about this weekend for a really long time, good or bad or whatever happens. We're going to talk about it. So you might as well enjoy it and just let's be at our best.
I know it's down the road. Have you peeked at the potential super regional matchup from last year at all?
It doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't matter.
Alex and Rob, for you guys as players, what's this night like before you guys get ready to start an NCAA tournament run? Is there a little bit extra excitement juice out there in practice? And you guys, how are you handling the situation?
I mean, yeah, I woke up a little giddy, ready to get to practice, get this day over with, get to the next one. But I'd say it's probably just a little different for me just because of the position I was in last year compared to this year. Last year, kind of just waiting in the bullpen, knowing I was going to get a chance. And later in the game, now I got to set the tone and do what I've been doing the whole year, not trying to change what my approach is and what I'm doing on the mound. So biggest thing for me is I just try to take it day by day. I don't try to get too far ahead. I woke up today a little more excited, but it should be the same thing tomorrow. Wake up ready to take the ball and get these guys a win.
Yeah, I would say the same. I mean, it's exciting, going into playoffs. I mean, we just got a little taste of it in the ACC tournament. We had some energy for that, and I think I expect the boys to be ready to go and be really excited for this run, and especially after what happened last year. I mean, like Coach JD said, like I mean, these things, anything can happen in these things, and it's exciting to we have the chance to be able to do that again.
Rob and Alex, how would you say y'all's confidence level is after the ACC tournament and the season y'all have had going into tomorrow?
I mean, I'm always confident in these guys, right? I feel like we have one of the best teams in the country. At times we may falter with certain things, but we're like everybody else. We're not perfect. But I think it's the way we react and respond to a lot of things that make us different. We don't get down on ourselves for too long. If we failed one day, we're going to get back up and get the next one. In these type of environments, that's what you need, right? Because you might fail the first day, you might fail the second day, but you're going to have to bounce back for the next games. And that's what this team does really well. So I'm excited to get back out there and get going.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, I'm confident in these guys no matter what happens the day before. So.
JD, obviously weather can be a factor in the regionals. How does that affect maybe the arm usage for guys in case, rain happens to come in the second or something?
Something I learned in my, I don't know what year this is for me in college baseball, 27 or 28 years. When you get to the regionals, super regionals, Omaha, it never goes by script, It's always somebody that hasn't done a whole lot throughout the year that gets it done, gets a big out, a big inning, big hit. And it's due to weather or due to being a loser's bracket, and you got to go to some arms that you haven't gone to or whatever it might be. So we're playing the moment. We're in the moment. If rain comes, we'll make a decision then. But that's something that we have absolutely no control over. And this game is hard enough to worry about weather, man. It's we write our script and understanding we have to make adjustments as we go.
Anyone else? All right, we'll switch it over to any Miami media members. We'll start with Anthony Aguirre. Anthony, if you want to unmute your mic.
Hey guys, I want to start with just the players. So for Alex first, I have to double check, but you're probably the only one in the lineup that has past experience in going to Omaha. I'm just curious, what was that experience like for you? And as one of the leaders now, how does that maybe help in your approach and just maybe helping to guide some of the other guys?
Yeah, I mean, new season, new team. I want these guys to experience that, and I want to experience that myself again. So I try to, I bring up some, past occurrences on, what it was like, how special it was, in hopes that these guys want it. These guys had, the season they had last year. They were one run away from having it, so they wanted extra as well. And I mean, that's pretty much my job really on this team is just make sure these guys know any team can go, and we gotta want it, play confident, and play our ball.
And for Rob, I asked you after the selection show about just your familiarity with Troy's lineup. I was wondering between then and now, what maybe stands out the most about them?
Scrappy lineup. I feel like as any Sunbelt team though you'll face, they're gonna find ways to get it done in many different aspects of the game. So that's the thing that stands out for me. But it's like a lot of lineups we face in the ACC. They have different ways of scoring on you, and you got to be able to, if you can block one, you got to be able to block the other way. So it's just staying focused on what you've got to do and not trying to do too much, and don't adjust to their game plan, but make them adjust to yours.
Thanks, guys.
And we have Adam Lichtenstein from the Sun Sentinel. Adam, you want to go ahead?
Hey guys, for JD, just obviously you announced Rob as tomorrow's starter. Do you have the rotation for Saturday and potentially the rest of the weekend planned out yet?
No, just Friday, man. We don't know who we're playing Saturday yet, so Friday's all we're focused on right now.
Gotcha.